Welcome back to another video. If you're new, I'm Nicole. Today I wanted to show what's in my concert bag. It changes all the time depending on the concert and the venue, but I feel like a lot of concerts are coming up again soon, so I thought I would show what I use. I've been to I think like 28 concerts the past year. In 2023 I went to 10, and some were big stadium shows like Taylor Swift, Ed Sheeran, Coldplay, and then some were smaller, like just general admission free concerts. But for a lot of concerts, they have a clear bag policy. So the bag I use is this clear 12 by 12 by 6 tote bag from Amazon, and I'll link all of the stuff that I can find. And it's really nice because it has these handles, so you can hold it, you can put it on your shoulder, all this. My family and I got 2 of these before our Taylor Swift concert. There's 5 of us. We just shared, and it held everything. I thought I would go through and show a lot of what I bring. Some of the stuff I don't have in the bag right now because I haven't gone to a concert since November, and that's February. That November concert was Bishop Briggs in San Diego, and it was just a general admission concert before the National Women's Soccer League Championship. I didn't even know about the concert until like the morning of, so I didn't have a bag. I walked in with absolutely nothing, and a lot of concerts I go to are like that, like Jonas Brothers. My NoahCon New York City Radio City show, I walked in with a portable charger. That's it. So it kind of depends on the show, but for Taylor I was really organized, so I'll kind of run through stuff like that, especially because I know a lot of Taylor shows are happening again at the end of this year. She's gonna be back in the States, so I figured I'd go through that. So the first thing is the bag. This is a clear bag like I showed. Sometimes I'll bring like a fanny pack if the shows allow for it. I think I went to like Red Rocks, they allow fanny packs, at least when I was there, for Noah. If they don't allow fanny packs, or you don't really have a need for a bag, like for Harry Styles, I just put everything on this thread lanyard. So I had this lanyard, and then I had my wallet attached to it. I put my camera on it, everything, and it was just here. I dropped it all in the bucket for security, and it was totally fine. If it's a clear bag policy, a lot of the shows that I go to are a clear bag, like at Moda Center, it's a clear bag or no bag, but sometimes I'll just put everything in a big Ziploc and put it in my coat pocket, because a lot of the shows are going to be cold. It's in Portland or in Seattle, whatever. It's going to be cold, so I put everything in the big Ziploc. So that's the bag. One of the first things that I think is the most important is a good portable charger. I had another portable charger for a really long time that was just smaller, and it worked for shows, but especially as phones are getting bigger and everything, I feel like they take a lot longer to charge, and they charge more. So I recently got a new phone. I've had fewer battery issues, but through all of 2023, the phone that I used, my old 11, the battery did not work. It did not hold a charge. So I have this Anchor portable charger. It comes in this little sleeve that I just keep in all the time. Looks like this, and it has 2 USB plugs and then a USB-C plug. I know they make them where it has like more USB-C, but it holds like 4 bars, and it's pretty big. It's like the size of a phone, but it's nice because you can just stack it and hold it, and then you make sure you have a cord as well. You can charge it easily before the show, during the show. For my Taylor Swift concert, I had a longer phone cord because my night 1 seats in Seattle were the club level seats, and so there was a cup holder in front of me, so I just set this in the cup holder, and then I had the long cord, so if it was during a song that I was charging my phone, I could still charge it and have room to move around. So that's the first thing. Next thing is something that I should use a lot more than I do. I got them for the Taylor Swift concert. They're just these earplugs. The set I got was from Target just before the concert because I had no clue if I would want them or if I'd use them. They had a bunch of different kinds. The ones I got are just this nude tan color, and they have a plastic travel case, so I just kept them in here for the show. I did use them a little bit during the Eras tour because it was just a long time. Very loud. So I would recommend them even if you don't use them. They're just nice to have in case, or like during opening acts if you just feel like you need a break. Those are really nice. The next thing that I think is super important, I don't have a lot of them in right now because I haven't gone to a concert in a little bit, like I said, but like band-aids, tissues, hair ties, all of that. Sometimes I put like a claw clip just on my lanyard, or I just tie it, hair ties to it. That way it's just all on there. You never know what you're gonna need. I feel like if you get blisters a lot just from walking or standing, if someone else needs something, just anything that you think you might need, I'll put a bunch of stuff up that I normally have in there. For summer shows, especially in Seattle. Lumen Field is an open stadium, so having sunscreen and sunglasses is amazing. I use a Sunbum face stick, and then I can't remember the brand. I'll put a picture and a link of it, but it's just like a small tube of face sunscreen. And then I did bring, I think I brought a bigger bottle for Taylor because we were outside for so long. Where I was sitting for night 2 for both Ed Sheeran and for Taylor was directly right in the sun. So sunglasses and sunscreen were amazing. If you have like makeup touch up that you want to do, I just throw it all in a clear Ziploc bag, sandwich or quart size. Typically holds everything organized, especially because my family and I were sharing these bags. If we just had our stuff in bags, we know whose was whose. It would be easy to just pull out. The perfect thing about us sharing these and them being pretty big and standing up on their own is we would just set it in between our seats. The next thing I would say is a nice wallet, just a super small one because of bag policies. If you can fit everything in a wallet, or just like a decent sized wallet, is really nice. So this wallet's from Target. A lot of venues, depending on where you are, will take only card, or some will take cash, regardless. So it's really important to make sure you know. Another thing, this isn't something I bring to a lot of concerts, but for Eras Tour specific with trading friendship bracelets, I just put them all on like a carabiner. I know some people use like shower curtain clips. Those work great as well. I knew that my show was gonna let them in, and it was super nice because I put all the ones that I was gonna trade on here, and then the ones I wanted to keep on my wrist, so when people would want to come trade, I would just let them choose one off, take it off super easily. I have a digital camera that I bring to a lot of concerts. This is a Kodak Easy Share. I had it as a little kid when I'd go on trips, and I use it all the time. The photos are not the best. Same with the videos. The videos are not great quality, but it's just really fun to like look back on and have the memories. So I'll put some photos up. So that's not something that's like necessary. I know they can get kind of expensive. Most venues won't let you bring in a camera that is like super big or professional, or is like a DSLR, has a detachable lens, all of that stuff. But small ones like this are typically okay, and most venues will have it listed on their website. Another thing that I feel like is super important, especially for the Eras Tour, is snacks. Some venues will let you bring them in, some won't. I don't know. I know that Lumen Field in Seattle had like a fruit leather and a granola bar during All Too Well, because 10 minutes, perfect snack break. I also know that they let people bring in sealed bottles of water. Every venue's different, but I know that they did because it was middle of July, it was really hot. So I just threw those all in here. This bag was like completely full. These bags are also really nice because if you get merch, you can just roll it up and set it in the bottom, and then put all your stuff back on top, and then it fits perfectly. You know it's safe in there. The last thing isn't something you necessarily need, or that I necessarily need, but a lot of my shows in the past year were not near my house. So they were all in Seattle, or I was traveling for them. So I feel like I always have like AirPods, a sweatshirt, a jacket, blanket, whatever time of year it is, something that's going to make like the car ride a lot more comfortable. Or if I'm walking to the venue, standing in line outside. Before the Jonas Brothers, it was pouring down rain, so that was really important. So I found that just be like useful and nice after the show, especially if my family was driving back 3 hours from Seattle. If I wanted to look at concert videos, I could have my AirPods. That's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I have some vlogs posted from concerts that I have linked on my channel, and I know I'm going to some this year, so I'll definitely post for those. But thank you so much for watching.